Yes, and the University of Eldoret, Moi University, if you are in, kindly be upstanding so that we also appreciate you. In this space, Chief Guest, we work as a family in the Kati space. I have colleagues from across the country, from the TVET institutions, but I want to start with Lodwar Vocational Training Center, which is under the county government of Lodwar. Can you be upstanding? Lodwar VTC, not TVC. Yes, and you see, he's from the county government of Turkana. They are celebrating Toboloreng, and that's why you see he's dressed like that. Let's appreciate him. We also have now the mainstream TVET institutions in the State Department, and they have come in numbers. I would request that they all be upstanding and also acknowledge the chief guest. Makofi kwa colleague principals. I will request the chair of the region, Madam Lois Yator, to step up and make a remark. The podium is right there.
Guests, all invited guests and graduates, good morning. We come here as Kati North Rift, joined by other Kati regions to celebrate you. We thank you, Chief Guest, for gracing this occasion. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.
Makofi kwa chair wa Kati North Rift. And with that, I will now want to read my speech. Our chief guest, Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba, who is the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education. The Principal Secretary, State Department for TVET, Dr. Esther Tahara Moria, who is ably represented here by Director TVET, Dr. Mesha Kopora. The Deputy Governor, the County Government of Uasin Gishu, Honorable Kapkea. The area MP, Honorable Julius Ruto, CPA, members of the Governing Council, the Chair of the Governing Council, ladies and gentlemen, the parents and guardians, graduating class of 2025. It gives me great honor and profound pleasure to stand here today as we celebrate the 20th graduation ceremony of the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Today is profoundly a special day for all of us at the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Not only do we gather here to celebrate the 20th graduation ceremony, but we also mark a historic milestone. It is 40 years since the inception of this institution. This has been 40 years of service, growth, and transformation. This Ruby Jubilee is a moment to reflect, to appreciate, and to dream boldly. 40 years ago, what is now celebrated as 10P began as a modest technical institution with small facilities, limited programs, and a handful of trainees and trainers. Yet, within those humble beginnings were seeds of determination, innovation, and an unwavering vision. That is to produce skilled, ethical, and industry-ready graduates who would build the nation. Over the decades, we have witnessed remarkable growth as an institution. This day marks 4 decades of transformation, resilience, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Over the last several years, the Eldoret National Polytechnic has undergone remarkable development. Our infrastructural expansion, academic diversification, and enhanced training capabilities have firmly placed us on the national map as a leader in technical and vocational training. Our trainer population has grown significantly, now standing at over 18,000 trainees who are committed, over 300 trainers who are committed, highly skilled, and professional qualified trainers. We have expanded our departments to accommodate emerging fields in technology, engineering, entrepreneurship, applied sciences, computing, and business. This impressive growth is a direct result of strong leadership from the ministry, and we want to acknowledge you, Waziri, and the Governing Council under the able chairmanship of Dr. Paul Murgor. Dedication from our trainers and unwavering support from our stakeholders. 10P has steadily grown into a college of choice, attracting students from all the counties across Kenya. This multicultural representation is a source of pride and strength. It demonstrates the struts that Kenyan families from Mandera to Migori, from Turkana to Taveta, continue to place in our institution. Parents and guardians, we appreciate your confidence in us. You have entrusted us with your sons and daughters to us, and today we proudly present them back to you as polished graduates, trained, molded, and prepared to face the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the world of work is changing rapidly. At 10P, we have been intentional in ensuring that our graduates remain competitive and employable. Our curriculum reforms have been driven by robust energy with industry experts, continuous labor market surveys, and strong partnerships with the private sector, government institutions, as well as international agencies. These collaborations have ensured that our courses are consistently aligned to job market requirements. Industries such as the Uasin Gishu County Government, and we want to appreciate the county government for that, Rivertex, Kenya Ordnance Factory, Bomain, St. Luke's Orthopedic Hospital, Chemelil Sugar, and among the many, have worked closely with us to strengthen our teaching, practical exposure, and internships. I'm also elated to report that our partnership with Hope's Labor Solutions, which is based in UK, in a program dubbed Mkulima Maju that connects our agriculture trainees with opportunities to work in farms in the UK, has seen 78 of our agriculture trainees proceeding to this program, and some have already left the country, and others are leaving this December. Because of these partnerships, our graduates do not just leave with certificates, they leave with skills, confidence, and industry readiness. Ladies and gentlemen, our vision to be a center of excellence in technological advancement remains our true north. It is the compass that guides our planning, our investments, and our culture of service. It is this steadfast focus that has made us stand out among our peers across the country. At 10P, excellence is not only a slogan, it is a way of life. We have always endeavored not to just meet, but to exceed the expectations of our clients. These are students, industry partners, as well as the community that we serve. To maintain global competitiveness, we have continually strengthened our approaches in training, applied research, innovation, and quality assurance, as well as technology integration. We benchmark regularly with international institutions and adopt global best practices. One of our most powerful platforms for academic advancement has been the annual International Research Conference, and this event has grown over the years and now attracts scholars, innovators, and practitioners from across the country as well as international community. The outcomes of these conferences have immensely impacted both industry as well as academia, contributing to innovation, policy, and applied solutions in technology and development. RPL, which is the recognition of prior learning, is the most transformative development that the TVET sector has embraced recently. It has opened doors for skilled individuals, artisans, technicians, as well as practitioners who may have gained skills through informal system. Today, Waziri, we are proud to graduate the second cohort of RPL graduates. This is a testament to 10P's leadership in promoting inclusivity, flexibility, and lifelong learning. And I want to request all the RPL candidates, can you be upstanding for Waziri to note you. These you can take your seats. These graduates have taken a journey through the support of the Juakali Federation, who are here with us today, and with the support from the State Department. And we have actually recognized the skills that they already have acquired through other informal systems. Dear graduates, the class of 2025, today is your triumph. You have demonstrated commitment, resilience, and the courage to push forward, even in challenging times. As you step out into the world, hold fast to discipline and integrity, embrace innovation and lifelong learning. Uphold the reputation of this great institution, and remember that success belongs to those who combine skill with character. You are the ambassadors of the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Go forth and shine. To our trainers and staff, your dedication, sacrifice, and passion is the backbone of this institution, and we appreciate you. To the graduates, to the parents and guardians, your patience, support, and belief has brought us this far. To our industry partners, your collaboration strengthens our relevance and empowers our graduates. To the Ministry of Education, we are immensely appreciative of the support and the guidance that you continue to provide. The Eldoret National Polytechnic remains committed to excellence, innovation, service, and national development. We'll continue to grow, we'll continue to lead, and we'll continue to transform lives. As we celebrate 40 years of purpose and impact, may we renew our commitment to excellence in technical and vocational training. With unity, innovation, and vision, the next 40 years will be even more remarkable. Congratulations, the class of 2025. Long live the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Long live TVET. And congratulations to all of us. Have a pleasant graduation ceremony. Thank you. And before I invite the chair of the Governing Council to make his remarks, I want to invite the president of the Student Union to greet the congregation.
Thank you, Chief Principal. Our chief guest, Honorable Julius Migos Okamba, CS Education, Deputy Governor Evans Kapke, Wazingishu County, Area MP, CPA Julius Ruta, distinguished guests, parents and guardians, family and friends, members of the academic staff and fellow comrades, good morning. On behalf of the entire student fraternity, I extend a warm and respectful welcome to each of you. Thank you for gracing this 20th graduation ceremony with your presence. Today marks the culmination of hard work, perseverance, and shared commitment to the future of our nation. As student leaders, we embarked on a journey to transform our council into an issue-based organ activity, contribute to institutional governance. Our focus remains grounded in responsible leadership that listens to the needs of trainees, collaborates proactively with the administration, and champions constructive dialogue on matters affecting student welfare, academic progression, and institutional development. We applaud the government of Kenya for recognizing the voice of student leadership through the engagement forums such as the recent concluded Jukwaa la Wasomi National Student Collaboration with the Eldoret National Polytechnic to ensure the security and safety of students remains paramount within and outside the institution. With the increasing student enrollment, we want to urge the government to fast-track the construction of adequate hostels to accommodate our growing numbers. I humbly request the government to increase access to the funds by more students. Comrades continue to experience challenges in increasing education financing. We appeal and timely, consistent disbursement of scholarships and call for enhanced collaborations with both state and non-state agencies in supporting financially vulnerable but deserving students. We appreciate the progressive direction that TVET is taking in equipping youth with the skills and competence necessary for meaningful employment and innovation. I implore on the Ministry of Education State Department of TVET to cause formulation of policies that ensures industry players and businesses remove barriers hindering the student attachments, apprenticeship, and industrial collaboration be removed to allow stronger partnerships between training institutions and the world of work. To our fellow comrades, today is more than a celebration of academic achievement. It is a call to action. Let us build our careers with diligence, seek opportunities to gain experience, and be creators of jobs, not just seekers. Our responsibility is not only to shape our own future, but to uplift others through innovation, enterprise, and service. As we conclude this academic journey and take our next steps, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a prosperous, impactful 2026. Lastly, our chief guest, our graduates, pia tunamalizia mwaka. So, tuko na sherehe kidogo na tumemalizia logistics mpaka tumebakisha tu ya ndume peke yake. So, together with the CPA, my area MP, and the Deputy Governor, mutatuonea hiyo shughuli ya logistics ya ndume peke yake.
Haya, makofi kwa President. The President is practicing to be mheshimiwa, so ataongea na mheshimiwa mwenzake. I now want to invite the Chair of the Governing Council, Dr. Paul Murgoro, who will also introduce the Governing Council members. Karibu.
Thank you, Chief Principal Dr. Koech. The Chief Guest, Honorable Julius Ogamba Migosi, CS Minister of Education. The Principal Secretary, State Department of Tibet, heavily represented by Dr. Meshak Opwara. Deputy Governor, Honorable Evans Kapkia. Area MP, Honorable CPA Julius Ruto. County Commissioner, Dr. Nyale. Members of the Governing Council, the Chief Principal, distinguished guests, trainers, and staff, parents and guardians, graduates of the class of 2025, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. With your permission, Chief Guests, let me take this opportunity to introduce members of the Governing Council. They can be upstanding. Walk here to introduce yourself so that at least we can hear your voices.
Thank you, Chair. Chief Guest, Honorable Julius Migos Ogambo, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Patrick Mogo. I'm a member of the Governing Council representing the PES National Treasury. To the graduates, congratulations. Thank you very much, CS, for gracing this occasion. Thank you.
Chief Guest, all protocols observed. My names are Elisha Biwot, Independent Governing Council member. Wish you all the best, graduates.
Okay, thank you. Those are the members of the Governing Council at the moment. The term of the other members expired and we are still waiting for their appointments. On behalf of the Governing Council of the Eldoret National Polytechnic, I warmly welcome you all to this auspicious occasion as we celebrate the 20th graduation ceremony of this great institution. Allow me to begin expressing our deepest appreciation to our chief guest, the Chief Honorable Julius Ogamba Migosi. Sir, your presence here today is not only an honor to this institution, but also an affirmation of your commitment to the growth of TVET education in Kenya. Thank you for accepting our invitation and for gracing this ceremony despite your busy schedule. To our distinguished graduates, today marks the culmination of hard work, discipline, and dedication. On behalf of the entire Governing Council, congratulations on your remarkable achievement. You have earned not only academic credentials, but also practical skills that position you to thrive in a competitive world. We are proud of you and we look forward to witnessing your contribution to the national development. Chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to recognize and appreciate the government of Kenya through the Ministry of Education and the State Department of TVET for the continued financial support and grants extended to the Eldoret National Polytechnic. These resources have enabled us to expand programs, improve governance, and strengthen training capacity. We also acknowledge the Higher Education Loans Board help for the vital financial support extended to our students. Many of our trainees rely heavily on these funds to access and sustain their education. However, we kindly appeal to them for the more timely and expeditious release of funds, particularly at the beginning of the training cycles. This will help students settle, focus, and engage fully in their learning without unnecessary financial stress. Further, as we appreciate this support, we also humbly request for additional funding to help us address critical infrastructure needs that directly affect the quality of training. One such critical project is the ultra-modern library complex, whose construction regrettably stalled following unremitted disbursement from the Exchequer. This facility, once completed, will significantly enhance learning, research, and digital literacy for thousands of students. We respectfully appeal to the Ministry of Education and the National Treasury to consider reinstating the funding for this important project so that it can be completed and made operational for the benefit of our learners and the nation at large. Ladies and gentlemen, the modular curriculum, which emphasizes hands-on practical training, has brought a new reality to our institution. The success of this curriculum depends heavily on the availability of adequate laboratories, well-equipped workshops, modern training centers, and improved student support infrastructure. The Eldoret National Polytechnic continues to attract increasing numbers of trainees from across the country, and we are now experiencing significant pressure on existing facilities. To maintain our high training standards and to align with industry expectations, it is critical that we expand our infrastructure. We appeal for support to develop more laboratories, workshops, and learning spaces to cater for our current and future population. The most urgent of this is agricultural engineering equipment, which is critical in ensuring that our trainees acquire the state-of-the-art skills. We implore the ministry to support us get this equipment. To our teaching and non-teaching staff, the Governing Council deeply appreciates your commitment and hard work. Your contribution to the growth of this institution through dedicated training, service, and innovation is the foundation upon which the Eldoret National Polytechnic continues to thrive. Thank you for your professionalism, integrity, and resilience. As the Governing Council, we reaffirm our commitment to offering strategic leadership that positions the Eldoret National Polytechnic as a center of excellence in technological advancement. We will continue to work closely with all stakeholders, government, industry, development partners, staff, and parents to elevate the institution to even greater heights. To the class of 2025, go forth with confidence, serve with integrity, innovate boldly. And at this juncture, I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy 2026. May God bless you all, and may God bless the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Thank you.
Chief guest, this being an academic activity, we have received officials from the ministry, both from the national and the county government, and it would be very important that we get to give them an opportunity to introduce themselves. So I'm requesting all ministry officials, both county, national government, to be upstanding, and you approach the mic where you are. We want to give you an opportunity to introduce yourselves. Naona waziri wa education county amekataa kusimama. Hata wewe utasimama. Dr. Ukora amekataa kusimama. The TVET director amekataa kusimama. County. Let's introduce ourselves, please.
Okay, thank you so much. Our honorable chief guest, my fellow waziri, our deputy governor, our chief principal, all invited guests, our prestigious graduates, good morning. My name is Engineer Lucy Ngendo Njoroge, the CC member for Education, Vocational Training, Culture, Gender, and Social Protection here in Uasin Gishu County, under the leadership of His Excellency Jonathan B. Chelilim. And we are very happy to be part and parcel of this prestigious event. Thank you for the invite. Na ningependa tu kuambia, as we graduate and go out there, please don't make money a priority. Please don't make money a priority. I've come to realize.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Waziri.
Let me just say something small. I've come to realize nowadays you ask someone what do you want to become. What do they say? Billionaire, millionaire. Sindio? Let's know that it is not the end of everything. All of us want money, but it should not be the priority. Asanteni.
Thank you. Let's introduce ourselves. County Director. The CEO, TVET Sidak, has refused to rise up.
Our chief guest, CS, my colleagues from the ministry, other invited guests, good morning. I'm David Nganga, I'm the TVET County Director. Karibuni sana.
Thank you. CEO, TVET Sidak.
Our chief guest, our CS for Education, Honorable Julius Mikos Ogamba. All protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Dr. Justus Wabwile, Director Technical Services at TVET SIDAC, representing Professor Kisilu Kitainge, CEO TVET SIDAC. Thank you and congratulations.
Makofi kwake. The sub-county director.
Thank you. Our chief guest is the CS Ministry of Education, the Deputy Governor, our area MP, and all the other invited guests. I'm Alice Itiene, Sub-County Director of Education Tarbo, sitting on behalf of the County Director of Education, who is not in. I want to wish all the graduates all the best and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. The CEO, KS TVET.
Thank you. Our chief guest, Honorable Migos, and Member of Parliament, who is actually my Member of Parliament, and all the protocols observed. And my colleague lecturers and students and now graduates, good morning. I come from Kenya School of TVET. Kenya School of TVET is formerly Kenya Technical Trainers College in Gigiri. You've cleared your diploma. Those who have cleared their degrees, welcome to Kenya School of TVET, so that you can replace all these people when they retire. Thank you.
Thank you, Makofi kwake. Director TVET.
Thank you very much, Honorable Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry for Education, the Honorable Deputy Governor of Uasin Gishu County, and the Member of Parliament that is here, the chairman of the governing council and the principal and all the principals that are here. I have an honor to be here on behalf of the PS, and I must say that we are very happy about Eldoret National Polytechnic. On the behalf of the State Department for Tibet, we recognize with appreciation the impact our polytechnics have on our nation's development. Eldoret National Polytechnic has been a beacon of excellence, equipping students with the skills that drive our economy forward. I commend the institution, the leadership, the staff, the students for their dedication and hard work. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. I also wish to recognize appreciation our state agencies and partners who have contributed immensely in supporting training in this sector. With these collaborations and the partnerships, we are confident that we will successfully deliver our mandate. To our graduates, I say congratulations. You have worked hard to reach this milestone. As you step into the world, Tibet has already prepared you to be problem solvers and innovators and leaders. You are therefore expected to be job creators and not job seekers. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Appreciation. I now want to invite the county commissioner, Kaka Daktari Edison Nyale, ambaye atachukua usukani awakaribishe area MP na deputy governor. Alafu tutamuomba deputy governor amwalike chief guest for the day. Daktari, kazi kwako.
Asante sana kaka chief principal, our chief guest today, Honorable Julius Migosi Ogamba, our loving CS, dedicated CS who is always with us in this county. Most welcome, and all our protocol observed. This morning, Uasin Gishu County is honored again to celebrate this occasion by welcoming all the parents, all the leaders from across the country to join us and thank God and celebrate the achievement of these great graduates. First and foremost, we wish to thank the institution itself for the leadership that has opened even to the Students' Union that has nurtured mutual coexistence in this institution. Despite most of them staying outside there, they are strictly adhering to the law, disciplined, hardworking, and as attested by the president of the Student Union, that the national government came with a program of Jukwaa la Wasomi, and in that Jukwaa la Wasomi, these graduates, most of them attended and articulated their concerns, which the national government picked them up, the county government picked them up, and the institution picked them up and bring them together for the good of this community. So with that mutual leadership, mutual understanding has made this institution to be an icon of peace, icon of integrity, icon of discipline in this region. Sir, remember that we, the national government and ministry officers, we are charged with the responsibility of mobilizing the youth in the counties to see that they are not at home, but instead they join the TVETs. And indeed, in this county, we have done amazingly good work that most and all of the institutions of mid-level learning, they are now almost filled up because of that initiative that our CS, through our CS and our peers, enable us to move around to ensure that the members of the public are aware of the importance the relevance of joining TVET institution in this country. And with that, I thank you for joining this and be able to face the world outside there. To the graduates, I know some of you. These graduates are composed of people of different diversity, different background. So if I may cite, there's one who's in the night, is a security officer. Daytime, he comes to my farm, comes to my home, my official residence. He works, so he balances the classes, being the security officer, watchman, we can say that one. So there are people who are really dedicated. There's one called Hardison. Hata jana alikuwa kazini. Kuniza mbone leo kuja kazini? Nasema nilikuwa na darasa. Yeah, and many more who are also in the serial board. They work at the serial board and they are here. And they are now graduating. So you can see how much dedicated they are in looking and making ends meet. Kwa wazazi, I also wish to thank you kwa kuinvest kwa watoto hawa, watoto wetu, ndugu zetu, dada zetu, na kumaliza katika hali hivyo. Mnapotoka, of course, sisemi karibuni kwa sababu tayari most of you are the scholars. Yeah, mnakaa tayari pale nje Langas, most of you, na tunakutana. Kwa hivyo just kuendeleza yale ambayo mmeweza kuyapata. Nao sasa hakuna kwamba unarudi tena chuoni, hakuna chuoni hapa tena unless you are furthering your career path. Otherwise, karibu, be yourself, don't engage in drugs outside there, don't engage in alcoholism and disalcoholism, ile ambayo itakusaulisha hata yale ambayo umefundishwa. With regard to security, sir, we have an institution here for security, and also we have police station Lagos here. So this place is very secure. That's why we have such a huge number of population in this area. Otherwise, may I take this opportunity to welcome or invite our area member of parliament to come and make his address. Thank you. Karibu.
Thank you so much, County Commissioner Eden Nyale. Our chief guest for today, the Cabinet Secretary, my namesake, Julius Okamba, or Julius Okambo, I don't know. We know the other Okambo was here some few years ago. Our the Chair, Governing Council, Eldoret National Polytechnic, and all the governors, our Deputy Governor for Uasin Gishu Kapkea. Let me say that all protocols was led by our principal, who is the lead of the management, and the graduates of this year, 2025. Good morning. Good morning. Happy new month. Of course, the month of celebration. We call it Christmas. Mine is very brief. Of course, you will appreciate today is not my day from the platform of politics, because that is my job, that is my language. Always, whenever I get a podium, I must speak out issues of politics and affairs of our people that I represent. But for today, I want to limit myself briefly to the occasion. But before I say a word, when chief guest, you will appreciate stakeholders are far much wide. I know also in my cadre we have leaders who are here, especially on the political platform. I want to appreciate them. Probably I may not invite them to take microphone. I've realized this microphone is very tempting. When you are told to introduce yourself, you end up making speech. Are there colleagues or members of County Assembly who are here, either from Uasin Gishu or those who even are visiting as parents? Because I know there are some of us who are parents. If you are a member of County Assembly and you are here, it is good we recognize you are here because you are a leader. You are able to stand up wherever you are. Okay, thank you. Someone, please, member of County Assembly. Oh, they are there as parents. Thank you so much. We recognize your presence. I'm also informed by the institution there is a parent who is a member of parliament. I don't know where is this member of parliament who is in our midst or is still on the way. Please, the institution wish to appreciate you as a leader and, of course, being their parent at this institution. Okay, or maybe they are there with their family. Chief guest, first of all, allow me to express my pleasure for joining you again in this 20th graduation of the Eldoret National Polytechnic and the 40th year of commemoration since this institution was established. It is not a young institution. An institution of 40 years is a grown institution and developed institution. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you as the area member of parliament. Whenever you are around, you elevate our institution and this ceremony to a higher level. We want to say thank you. Of course, not forgetting to thank the president who has assigned you the responsibility to be here today. We know you are not here by your own volition, but you are here by assignment. I want to say thank you so much. Allow me to thank the institution for steering this great National Polytechnic. Sometimes it is good to say as it is, the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Because I'm sure this is the only institution at the polytechnic level that is standing out compared to the others. Of course, we had the one in Nairobi. It was converted into a university, they took. Now we have the National Polytechnic, which is Eldoret National Polytechnic. I want to appreciate the steering governing council for doing marvelous work. Were it not of your good work, believe you me, today we will not be here. But we are here courtesy of the proper leadership that you are providing and the commitment to what you swore to lead this institution. Allow me, Waziri Pia, to congratulate the graduates for today. It's a huge team, and it encourages to see that our young men and women of Kenya are busy somewhere acquiring knowledge and skill so that they can participate in transforming our institution. I want to say thank you and congratulations. Like County Commissioner, may I single out one friend of mine, Job Helicopter. He calls himself Helicopter. He's a media persona. He works with Radio Upendo, our local station here. He's somewhere here pursuing a course on media production. I think level 6 or so. So thank you so much. Where is he? Where? Oh, Helicopter. Thank you. Today you are there. You are flying there. Thank you so much and congratulations. Quickly, Bwana Waziri, we are aware and we are well cognizant. Last week, being a member of parliament, we had the President of the Republic of Kenya making the State of the Nation address pursuant to Article 132 of the Constitution. And in his address, he founded the focus of this republic benchmarking on the Asian tigers. That according to him and his vision, on behalf of all of us, he wants to take this nation to grow from where it is to a first world country, like the way the other nations of Asian tigers were able to appreciate, recognize their position, and utilize what they had for them to move forward. And that one speaks a lot to us and to this day. Bwana Waziri, we are aware that the country, Kenya, under the leadership of President, have invested a lot of resources in the technical space, in the ICT, in the building industry through affordable housing. And yesterday, or on Friday, President commissioned the building of our great northern corridor from Limuru all the way to Mau Summit, and again pronounced that it will proceed all the way to Malaba. These people who are graduating today are the people that are going to participate and provide works on that particular job. We are aware that, of course, we are working together with partners and friends from foreign countries, from foreign governors like China. But what we've been observing there before is that these people, when they come around, they onboard every technical person when they come over. After finishing the project, they go back with their money and they go back with their skill. What we are asking from your office under your leadership is that we need a clear framework that every development that is going to take place in Kenya should have a space for Kenyans, and more so our young graduates who are graduating and trainees from our institutions. So that when they go back, they leave us the transfer of skills. Because Kenya will have to sustain itself. We are not going to rely alone on foreign support, both technically and resources. Wherever we have a partnership for them to support us financially, let us have our team contribute technically, so that this country can grow and we achieve the Asian Tiger vision of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya. I participated in building up the affordable housing bill, where Kenyans are contributing the money for building our houses. If you look at what it is contributing in our budget, it is more than 100 billion. Those money, percentage of that one, should create job for these people. Ama namna gani? So we must have a clear framework of linking our technical institutions with the job market that is existing now, so that as time goes, we seek people and retain people that are going to carry on the vision of this country. And I want to disagree kidogo na waziri rafiki yangu kwamba you should not make money your priority. Please make money your priority. Make money your priority. Ama namna gani? But get money in the right way. Si namna hiyo. So that today I don't speak a lot. I just want to make almost my conclusion on making reference to my good friend, County Commissioner. He has made a fatherly advice that choose to live right way, that consider proper priorities in your life. And he has made reference to the issue of alcoholism. But I want to put a question to him. Bwana County Commissioner, of late we've had several cases of impounding, trafficking, and trading of ethanol within this region. Probably Wasiri, because this city prides itself with education. We have several learning institutions. Other than the Eldoret National Polytechnic, we have the Catholic University here, we have the Eldoret University, we have More University, we have RVTTI, and many, many institutions. The population here is a young population, and the evil guys have taken this one to be their target market. Bwana County Commissioner, we will not fear to speak about this one. As a chair of Security Council, have your game. We cannot be having reported cases today in, day out, impounding of several ethanol being trafficked around here. Some of them are being taken around Langas. We found them in Annex, the other side. They are mixing with waters, selling unquantified and qualified alcoholic drinks. In the long run, it's going to kill the future of these young people. We are graduating them today, but we have a risk of where they are going after here. Bwana County Commissioner, do your work with the security team. It is unfortunate that the information is coming out that there is a compromise and it looks like there is protection by the people. They thought to have protected the people, but they are protecting the culprits. And that is why we see victimization on your security team. We see target on your security team. Please have your game. We protect this city of ours. The Eldoret city, the new city, a city of young people, because it's a city where a lot of learning institutions are here. That is why this market should produce people to change Kenya, and let us assist ourselves to protect here. Ya mwisho waziri, when you walk here, there is a project here called Ultramodern Library. It is becoming a NISO. It is there for almost 4 years. Nothing is happening. Waziri tusaidiane na wewe tukamilishe hiyo Ultramodern Library. Let our children have their place to learn. With that much I've said today is not mine. I want to say thank you so much. Nimesikia maneno ya ng'ombe, amesema nitakusaidia kidogo. Wewe ni panga tu, nitakusaidia, alafu hiyo ng'ombe lazima hao graduates wakule. Ama namna gani? Christmas is here, it has started, and for that I want to wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, as I requested my brother David the Governor to make speech, very brief speech, and invite Wasiri to take over today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, mjumbe wetu. Our chief guest, Waziri Julius Okamba, the area member of parliament, the chief principal, the governing council, county commissioner, the students, parents, and graduates, good morning. As you've heard, I'm the deputy governor of Uasin Gishu County, and I'm here on behalf of the governor, on behalf of the county government of Uasin Gishu, and on behalf of the residents of Uasin Gishu, to wish all the graduates and to say congratulations for the effort that you've done for the last 2 or 3 years. And the chief guest, we welcome you to Uasin Gishu County. You've been like our own. You've been in Uasin Gishu County like 5 or even 10 times. And as the county government of Uasin Gishu, we really appreciate for the support that you've gotten from the national government in supporting our institutions that are within Uasin Gishu County, whether it is Eldoret National Polytechnic, the RVTTI, the University of Eldoret, and even More University. We want to appreciate for the effort and the interventions that you've put in place to make sure that you are supporting More University and making sure that we are returning the glory of More University, even the glory of National Polytechnic, Eldoret, and RVTTI, and the rest of the institutions.
I'm here on behalf of the governor, on behalf of county government of Uasin Gishu, to make sure that we also show our commitment in supporting this institution that is really contributing to the economy of Uasin Gishu County. We acknowledge the fact that National Polytechnic Eldoret is supported by one of the informal sectors called Langas, Kipkenyo, and the rest. And His Excellency Governor is committed in ensuring that we are providing the good working education and studying environment, in making sure that we are improving our road network, we are improving our sewer line, we are also improving to make sure that we are providing water in your estates and even within the Langas and within the institution. This year alone, we are tarmacking like 2.1 kilometers within the Langas estate. We are also tarmacking 2.7 kilometers within Kipkenyo, where most of the students are living. And we are committed as county government. We have the plan in ensuring that the institution must be safe. The institution must have water. The institution must have good road network. The institution must have enough security lights. And that is why His Excellency Governor has engaged a public-private partnership in ensuring that we increase and we solarize the institutions and we solarize the estates and even the city of Eldoret. We want to commit ourselves to the chief principal and the entire institution. We will continue collaborating with this institution, especially in making sure that we provide opportunities for attachments, opportunities for internships, and making sure that, because now we have the health college within the institution, we will also improve our sub-county hospital called Capteldon and improve our level 3 hospital called Pioneer to benefit the students and to benefit those who are doing medical courses within the institution. Otherwise, on behalf of the governor and on behalf of the county government of Uasin Gishu, anytime that these institutions, we are hosting any conference within the city, this is one of the institutions that is providing the conference facilities, including the RVTTI. And we have been managing to host conferences, international and even the national conferences within the institution. And we want to appreciate the chief principal that you're also supporting the county government of Uasin Gishu. As much as we are supporting you, you're also supporting us. And our chief guest extend our appreciations to the president, because president has supported the county government of Uasin Gishu. We want to tell our students, as you graduate today, don't graduate and go home. The reason why I'm saying that, I want you to take the advantage of all the projects that are happening within Uasin Gishu County that are done by the national government and the county government. One of them is what we call the export processing zone that is just across the road. We have another project in Moiben called KIPES, County Aggregated Industrial Park. We have like 5 affordable housing projects that are within Uasin Gishu. We also have our market and other road networks that are going on within Uasin Gishu County. So when you graduate and remain in Uasin Gishu County, take advantage, and I know it will earn you resources, you will get money, you will support your parents. And for the parents, we say thank you so much. Tunawashukuru kwa kutambua na ku have confidence on this institution na kuwaleta wanafunzi wengi wakuje Eldoret National Polytechnic. And our chief guest, as the county government, we are also appreciating the recognition of prior learning. We have a lot of informal sectors. Juakali sector is expanding in Uasin Gishu County, and all of them, most of them are benefiting from this program called recognition of prior learning. And I know in the future, in next year, we will have a lot of welders doing fabrication and the rest. And as the county government, we will also work and make sure that we support them by providing scholarships, by even providing support. And we also want to commit ourselves that with the discussion with the national government, we are in the discussion to see if we can support the national government, support the members of parliament, in also giving out the bursaries to support the students. I know the law does not allow county government to support bursaries for colleges, universities, and even high schools. But we are, the Council of Governors are with the discussion with the Education Ministry to see if we can support in providing bursaries, because it has been benefiting our students within Uasin Gishu and even outside Uasin Gishu County. I don't want to make a lot of remarks. We have come here on behalf of the county to see that we also join you in celebrations and in making sure that we are commitment, we are also showing our commitment in supporting these institutions. Thank you so much, and may God bless you, and I wish you a happy, prosperous year 2026, and even Merry Christmas and this festive season. Otherwise, I want to take this opportunity that we request that we all stand to welcome our chief guest to make the remarks. Karibu sana, waziri wetu.
Santeni sana, please be seated. Thank you very much, DG. Our Deputy Governor, Uasin Gishu County, the area MP, my friend Julius Ruto, CPA, the chairman and members of the Eldoret National Polytechnic Governing Council, and other council members here from other institutions, the chief principal and members of staff, together with all the other CATI chief principals or CATI principals here, our esteemed graduates, parents, guardians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. Bwana asifiwe. Bwana asifiwe tena. Asanteni sana. DJ, thank you for a good speech, and the MP. Lakini DJ kusema kitu juu ya wasee wameinama sana. Uko na kitu? Asante sana. DJ is with us. So ladies and gentlemen, let me start by thanking you all for being here and thanking the institution for the invitation to share in this ceremony of the 20th graduation of the Eldoret National Polytechnic. Indeed, it gives me great pleasure to join you today on this momentous occasion of the 20th graduation ceremony of the National Polytechnic of Eldoret. I'll start by congratulating this class of 2025 for achieving this milestone. Congratulations, graduating class of 2025. Over the years, you've devoted yourselves to study, to practice, and to master the competencies that will take you into the workplace or into enterprise. Your success today is hard-earned, and you have achieved something that many only hope for, and therefore you deserve congratulations. Today is not just a celebration of academic achievement. It is a celebration of an institution that has, over the 4 decades that it has existed, grown from a humble technical school into one of Kenya's premier centers of technical and vocational training. The story of this institution is one of resilience, innovation, and relentless pursuit of excellence. May I therefore take this opportunity to commend the Governing Council, the Chief Principal, the trainers, the staff, and students for steering this institution to this current status. This polytechnic contributes to Kenya's technical workforce in terms of artisans, technicians, technologists, and innovators. And this achievement is indeed worth celebrating. As you mark 40 years of existence, you also mark a legacy of empowering thousands of young people who are today contributing meaningfully to our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Kenya, under the leadership of His Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, remains firmly committed to equipping our youth with employable skills that meet the demands of both present and future labor markets. Through the modular curriculum and the competency-based education and training, and all our other policies, including the recognition of prior learning and the dual training policy, we are not only imparting theoretical knowledge, but also ensuring that our trainees gain practical, hands-on competencies aligned with local and international industry standards. We are reforming the TVET system to strengthen industry engagement. And the partnership between TVET institutions and industry is no longer optional. It is essential, and that is what the MP was referring to, that we now have a dual training policy that requires that we partner with industry, we partner with all the government projects that are taking place so that our trainers become part and parcel of the workforce in those projects. When institutions like the Eldoret National Polytechnic work hand in hand with employers, your training stays relevant and future ready, and you graduates do not only catch up, but instead you actually lead. Under the ministry's reform agenda, we have set an ambitious target of enrolling over 2 million new trainees by the end of the year 2026. To reach this goal, we are expanding access by building more TVET institutions across the country and equipping them with modern equipment. And your project of the library that has taken 4 years, we undertake as a ministry to complete it. Indeed, we are now just concluding a framework with our partners from China that will see 70 more TVET institutions across the country supplied with modern equipment to support training. This investment will build the foundation for better skilled, better confident, and future-oriented graduates. And as your president requested, I think this institution has already signed with the Ministry of Housing for the building of over 1,000 bed hostels that is due to begin very soon. In the same vein, we are also upgrading qualifying institutions to national polytechnic status to create more training opportunities for our youth and to provide them with globally competitive and recognizable skills and competencies. Our commitment extends beyond infrastructure. In the most recent budget cycle, and we thank the members of Parliament and Treasury for this, the government allocated Kenya shillings 29 billion to the TVET subsector, a clear demonstration that we prioritize skills training, youth empowerment, and sustainable growth. And for the CATI principals here, you will be receiving a 2 billion amount by the end of this week from help. I know you've been hard up. We pushed through Treasury, and that resources have been released. So the sector or your institutions will be receiving 2 billion Kenya shillings by the end of this week to support your programs. One of the biggest challenges in TVET has been the shortage of trainers. I'm pleased to report that over 2,000 new trainers have recently been deployed to TVET institutions nationwide across 242 institutions. The government is prioritizing the recruitment of additional trainers in the immediate term to bridge the shortage and ensure that our institutions have enough trainers to support the growing population. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that capitation, scholarships, and support via the Higher Education Loans Board must remain essential pillars of equitable success. Through these mechanisms, we are ensuring that no Kenyan youth with talent and drive is locked out of TVETs simply because of financial constraints. This support and investment in the TVET subsector is deliberate and strategic. Under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we are accelerating job creation in key sectors such as affordable housing, manufacturing, the digital economy, and the creative industries. TVET stands at the heart of this agenda because it is a primary pipeline for skilled manpower needed in infrastructure, technology, and beyond. This is why we are working hard to ensure that there is quality and relevant training in TVET to ensure that TVET graduates are effective contributors to the national economy. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I wish to take this opportunity to challenge the graduating class of 2025 to go out into the workplace and create opportunities. Do not simply wait for employment, but be entrepreneurs, be innovators, and problem solvers. Kenya needs your imagination, your initiative, and your drive. May I also take this opportunity to call upon the Eldoret National Polytechnic and indeed all other TVET institutions and vocational training institutions to keep on repositioning themselves to deliver quality and relevant training. Institutions must strengthen industry partnerships, update the equipment, and effectively deliver on the curricula to nurture holistic graduates. Let us continue building a nation where every young person has a skill and where every skill creates value and where every dream has a chance. Congratulations once again, and thank you for the invitation. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and I'll be leaving some 2 bulls from me, 1 from the MP and 1 from the DG. Those are 4. You should be able to start Christmas early. Thank you so much, and God bless you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Asanteni sana, Mungu abariki.
Halo, tumesikia iko bula, tunapiga sherehe ama tupige? Aya, Deputy Principal in charge of administration, tako.
Principal, I want to thank our guests for the inspiring and enriching speeches delivered here today. At this point, therefore, we have come to where most of the graduates have been waiting for. I wish to invite the Deputy Principal in charge of academics to invite the different head of academic persons to present the graduates for the different awards. Karibu, Madam.
Chief guest, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, all dignitaries present, invited guests, parents, and our graduates. Good morning. Our chief guest, it is now my pleasure to invite the heads of academic departments to present the graduates. But before I do that, chief guest, I would like to say that during the academic year 2024-2025, a total of 3,600 candidates were examined and qualified for the awards of partial qualifications, level 3, artisan and level 4, crafts level 5, diploma level 6, and higher diploma. Chief guest, I'm happy to report that among the 3,619, we have 197 RPL graduates. Our chief guest, sir, it is now my pleasure to invite the heads of various academic departments to present the graduates for the higher diploma. And I would like to invite the HODs in this order. Applied Sciences Department, Building and Civil Engineering, Business Studies, Electrical and Electronics, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering. Kindly be upstanding so that we move fast. And to the graduates, once you're called, kindly remain upstanding until you are awarded. HOD applied. Thank you. Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Applied Sciences satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of higher diploma in analytical chemistry. Serial number 1, Cheriot Daisy Chepkorir.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Building and Civil Engineering certified the Board of Examiners for the award of higher diploma in construction, building and civil engineering option. Distinction, Mevin. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 9.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024, the following candidates in the Department of Business Studies and Entrepreneurship certified the Board of Examiners for the award of higher diploma and level 7. Higher diploma in human resource, distinction, Mula Nancy. Credit, number 1 to number 8. Pass, 1. Certified human resource professionals, we have 2, Mokoa and Simiu. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of higher diploma in electrical engineering. Graded, serial number 1 to 4. Pass, serial number 1 to 7.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of higher diploma in mechanical engineering. Credit, serial number 1 to 2. Pass, serial number 1 to 3.
Guest of honor, sir, may I humbly request you to award the graduates.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by the TVET Act Cap 210A and the Eldoret National Polytechnic Legal Order number 114 of 2014, and knowing that you have satisfied the assessors and verifiers, I award you respective higher diploma qualifications. Congratulations.
Guest of honor, sir, may I now invite the heads of academic departments to present the diploma graduates in the following order: Agriculture and Environmental Studies, Applied Sciences, Building and Civil Engineering, Computing and Informatics, Business and Entrepreneurship Studies, Electrical and Electronics, Health Sciences Department, Hospitality and Institutional Management, Liberal Studies Department, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering. And for the graduates, once you're called, kindly remain upstanding until you are awarded.
Guest of honor, sir, in the department, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Studies satisfies the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Diploma in Food Science and Processing Technology on page 36, credit serial number 1 to serial number 22, pass serial number 1 to serial number 35. Diploma in General Agriculture, credits, serial number 1 to serial number 72 on page 39. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 40. Diploma in Entrepreneurial Agriculture, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 16. Diploma in Environmental Science, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 5. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 9.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Applied Sciences satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Diploma Applied Statistics Distinction, serial number 1 to serial number 8, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 11, pass, serial number 1. Diploma in Chemical Engineering, serial number 1 to serial number 13, Diploma in Analytical Chemistry, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 23, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 9, Diploma in Applied Biology, serial number 1 to serial number 22, that is credit, then pass, serial number 1 to serial number 12, then Diploma in Petroleum Geoscience, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 5, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 10, then Diploma in Textile Technology, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 2.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Building and Civil Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the awards of diplomas. Diploma in Land Survey, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 81. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 56. Diploma in Water Engineering, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 14. Diploma in Civil Engineering, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 33. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 91. Diploma in Building Technology, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 17. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 46. Diploma in Architecture, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 10.
Guests of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024/2025, the following candidates in the Department of Business Studies and Entrepreneurship satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Diploma in Entrepreneurship, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Pass, serial number 1 and serial number 2. Diploma in Accountancy, distinction, Nanjala Odhiambo. Kindly remain upstanding. Credit, serial number 1 to serial 131. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 92. Diploma in Banking. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 50. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 20. Diploma in Business Management. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 10. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Diploma in Cooperative, serial number 1 to serial number 20. Pass, 2. Diploma in Project Management. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Diploma in Sales and Marketing, distinction, Odhiambo Elizabeth. Credit, pass, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Diploma in Supply Chain Management. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 76. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 15. Number 16. Diploma in Road Transport. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Diploma in Human Resource. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 83. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 5. Accounting Technician Diploma, serial number 1 to serial number 16. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Computing and Informatics satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Diploma in Information Communication Technology, distinction, Kemboy Faith. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 117. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 45. Diploma in Information Science, distinction, Ilta Cheruto, Chepitok Lydia. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 64. Pass, serial number 1 and serial number 2. Diploma in Broadcast Journalism, distinction, Sipora Achieng Owiko. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 10. Diploma in Digital Journalism. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Library and Information Science level 6. Proficient, serial number 1. Multimedia Production level 6. Proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 8.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, power option. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 63. Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Telecommunication option, serial number 1 to number 13. Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Instrumentation and Control option, pass, serial number 1 to number 18. Diploma in Medical Engineering, distinction, Komen Janet Chesang, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 53, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 32.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Health Sciences satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Diploma in Pharmaceutical Technology. Distinction, Chepchirchir Obita. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 45. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Diploma in Health Records and Information Technology. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 20. Pass, serial number 1 and 2. Diploma in Medical Laboratory Sciences. The qualified candidates are from serial number 1 to number 9. Diploma in Nutrition and Dietetics. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 38. Pass, serial number 1 to number 8. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Hospitality and Institutional Management satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma equivalent level 6. First is diploma in Food and Beverage, Sales and Service Management. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 38. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Diploma in Catering and Accommodation Management. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 85. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Diploma in Tourism Management. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 26. Diploma in Fashion Design and Studio Management. Distinction, Koril Chepchumba Naomi. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Level 6. Beauty Therapy Level 6 Competent, Kosgei Muhandi. Hairdressing Level 6 Competent, Chepkemoi Jepto Wanjala. The last category, Beauty Therapy Still Level 6, Mastery Chemweno and Kiai. Proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 7. Competent, serial number 1. Hairdressing Level 6 Proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 12. And Beauty Therapy Level 6, Mastery, Kemboy and Naibe. Proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Liberal Studies satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma, level 6. Diploma in Social Work and Community Development, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Credit, serial number 1 to serial 115. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 12. Diploma in Child Protection, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 24. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Diploma in Counseling Psychology, distinction, serial number 1. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 25. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Diploma, Community Development and Social Work, level 6, competent, serial number 1. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfy the Board of Examiners for the award of diploma. Diploma in Mechanical Engineering, Production Option, credit, serial number 1 to 4. Pass, serial number 1 to 19. Diploma in Mechanical Engineering, Plant Option, credit, serial number 1 to 9. Pass, serial number 1 to 33. Diploma in Automotive Engineering, credit, serial number 1 to 16. Pass, serial number 1 to 51. Diploma in Agricultural Engineering, pass, serial number 1 to 4. Diploma in Welding and Fabrication, credit, serial number 1 to 3. Pass, serial number 1 to 3. Thank you.
May I request all the diploma and level 6 graduates to rise up? Diploma and level 6 graduates. Guest of honor, sir, may I humbly request you to award the graduates.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by the TVET Act Cap 210A and the Eldoret National Polytechnic Legal Order number 114 of 2014, and knowing that you have satisfied the assessors and verifiers, I award you the respective diploma/level 6 qualifications. Congratulations.
Once again, guest of honor, sir, it is now my pleasure to invite the heads of academic departments to present the craft, certificate, and level 5 graduates in the following order: Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Applied Sciences, Building and Civil Engineering, Computing and Informatics, Business Studies Department, Electrical and Electronics, Health Sciences, Hospitality and Institutional Management, Liberal Studies, and Mechanical and Automotive Engineering.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Agriculture and Environmental Studies satisfy the Board of Examiners for the award of craft certificate and level 5. Craft in General Agriculture, distinction, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 54 on page 42. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 16. General Agriculture level 5, proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 76. Competent, serial number 1 to serial number 3. Partial, serial number 1 to serial number 14. Food Technology level 5, competent, serial number 1.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Applied Sciences satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft in Petroleum Geoscience, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 8, Craft in Leather Technology, distinction, serial number 1 and serial number 2, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 3, Craft in Science Laboratory Technology, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 3, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 5, leather processing, turning, level 5, mastery, serial number 1. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Building and Civil Engineering satisfies the Board of Examiners for the award of certificate and level 5 certificate. Craft in Land Survey, serial number 1 to serial number 21, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 15. Craft in Plumbing, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 31. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 38. Craft in Road Construction, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 2. Craft in Water Engineering, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 3. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 2. Craft in Building Technology, credit, serial number 1. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 14. Plumbing level 5, proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 2. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Business Studies and Entrepreneurship satisfy the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft Certificate and Level 5. Certificate in Human Resource, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 28. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Craft in Banking and Finance, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 7. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 9. Craft in Business Management, credit, 1. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Craft in Accounting and Management Skills, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Craft in Accountancy, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 16. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 22. Craft in Supply Chain Management, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 12. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 22. Craft in Cooperative Management, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 3. Craft in Sales and Marketing, pass, 1. Craft in Human Resource Management, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Supply Chain Management, level 5, mastery, Awino, June. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Computing and Informatics satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft
or level 5. Craft in information studies, credit serial number 1 to serial number 15, pass serial number 1 to serial number 5. Craft in information communication technology, credit serial number 1 to serial number 48, pass serial number 1 to serial 12. Craft in journalism and mass communication, credit serial number 1 to serial number 12, pass serial number 1 to serial number 4. Information communication technology level 5, mastery, Sandra. Multimedia production level 5, proficiency, serial number 1 to serial number 10. Library and information science level 5, serial number 1. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft Certificate and Level 5. Craft Certificate in Electrical and Electronics Technology, Power Option, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 7, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 26. Electrical installation level 5. Mastery, Brian Samuel.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Health Sciences satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft Certificate. Craft Certificate in Nutrition and Dietetics. Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 33. Pass, serial number 1 to serial number 20. Craft Certificate in Health Records and Information Technology from credit serial number 1 to serial number 5. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Hospitality and Institutional Management satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft Certificate Equivalent Level 5. Craft in Food and Beverage Production, Sales and Service Credit, serial number 1 to serial number 6, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 11. Craft in Catering and Accommodation Operations, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 32, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 22. Craft in Tour Guiding, distinction, serial number 1, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 16, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Level 5 air dressing, mastery, serial number 1 to serial number 3, proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 2, fashion design level 5, proficient, serial number 1, food and beverage, sales and service level 5, proficient, serial number 1, beauty therapy, level 5, mastery, serial number 1 to serial number 2, proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 6, hairdressing level 5, proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 5, competent, serial number 1. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Liberal Studies satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft Certificate / Level 5. Craft Certificate in Social Work and Community Development distinction, serial number 1 and 2, credit, serial number 1 to 36, pass, serial number 1 to 36, craft certificate in child protection, credit, serial number 1 to 17, pass, serial number 1 to 6, community development and social work level 5, serial number 1 to 8. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Craft Certificate or Level 5. Craft Certificate in Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, serial number 1 to serial number 12. That is credit, pass, serial number 1 to serial number 3. Craft in Welding and Fabrication, serial number 1. Craft in Automotive Engineering, credit, serial number 1 to 14. Pass, serial number 1 to 27. Craft in Mechanical Engineering, Production Option, credit, serial number 1 to 5. Pass, serial number 1 to 8. Craft in Agricultural Mechanics, credit, serial number 1 to 2. Mechanical Production Technology, level 5, proficient, serial number 1. Thank you.
May I request all the craft and level 5 graduates to kindly rise up. Craft and level 5 graduates. Craft and level 5 graduates. Guest of honor, sir, may I invite you to award the graduates.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by the TVET Act Cap 210A and the Eldoret National Polytechnic Legal Order number 114 of 2014, and knowing that you have certified the assessors and verifiers, I award you respective craft stroke level 5 qualifications. Congratulations.
Our chief guest, sir, allow me to invite the heads of departments to present their artisan and level 4 graduates in this order: building and civil engineering, electrical and electronics, hospitality and institutional management, mechanical and automotive engineering department.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Applied Sciences satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Artisan in Tannery and Leatherwork, credit, serial number 1. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Building and Civil Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of level 4. Masonry level 4, mastery, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Plumbing level 4, proficient, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024/2025, the following candidates in the Department of Business Studies and Entrepreneurship satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Artisan in Storekeeping. Pass serial number 1 to serial number 12. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Electrical and Electronics.
Comrades, let's sit down. We are almost done. Kindly, let's sit down.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Artisan. Electrical Installation Level 4, Mastery, serial number 1 to serial number 7.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Hospitality and Institutional Management certified the Board of Examiners for the award of Artisan Equivalent Level 4. Artisan in Beauty Therapy, Level 4 Proficient, serial number 1. Artisan Equivalent Level 4 in Hairdressing Mastery, serial number 1 to serial number 2. Level 4 Cosmetology, serial number 1 to serial number 17. Thank you so much.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of Artisan Stroke Level 4. Motor Vehicle Electrics, Mastery, serial number 1 to 14. Motor Vehicle Mechanics, Mastery, serial number 1 to 25. Welding, no, sorry, that is level 3. Level 4, Spray Painting, Mastery, serial number 1. Thank you.
May I ask the level 4 graduates to rise up? Guest of honor, sir, may you award the graduates.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by the TVET Act Cap 210A and the Eldoret National Polytechnic Legal Order number 114 of 2014, and knowing that you have satisfied the assessors and verifiers, I award you respective Artisan Stroke Level 4 qualifications. Congratulations.
We request that we remain seated. We are almost there. Chief guest, sir, it is my pleasure to invite the heads of academic departments to present level 3 graduates, Building and Civil Engineering, Electrical and Electronics, Hospitality and Institutional Management, Mechanical and Automotive Engineering.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Building and Civil Engineering satisfied the Board of Examiners for the award of level 3. Still fixing level 3. Mastery. Serial number 1 to serial number 5. Proficient. Serial number 1 to serial number 10. Thank you.
Guest of honor, sir, in the academic year 2024-2025, the following candidates in the Department of Electrical and Electronic